Hi, I'm working with David and ABQ Justice to prepare the tribunal that he spoke about earlier. And for part of that, we've been collecting testimonials from people on the street who have had negative encounters with APD officers. There was one story in particular that really affected me. We spoke to a woman who told us that she had been raped by a uniformed officer in his police car less than 4 blocks away from a substation. I spoke to this woman at length, several of us did. We all found her story to be very credible, and there were certain details that it just didn't strike me that somebody would make up. I think that she was telling the truth, that this actually did happen to her. And the fact that it was less than 4 blocks from a substation suggests that other officers would have been aware that this kind of behavior, that these kind of things are going on. So my question is, in your 20 years at APD, more than 20 years at APD, were you ever aware of officers committing sexual assault or rape?
Yes, I was. In fact, I used to go to a shop that I just knew the owner of the shop, and we talked. It was a car, he worked on cars, and his cousin showed up one day and said, my girlfriend stopped by APD, and the officer said that she had a warrant, which she did not. And he told her that if she gave him oral sex, that he would let her go on the warrant. I said, really? And he goes, is that okay? I said, no, it's not. I said, did you get any information on the officer? He goes, well, we got a car number. I said, perfect, that's a car number, okay. I said, I'll take that. So I went to Internal Affairs, and I gave him that car number. I said, this officer is pulling over women, telling them they have warrants, and asking for sexual favors in order to do away those fictional warrants. And the detective, because at that time there was detective, now it's just fully sergeants in there, but the detective goes, it's just his word against hers, or his word against this officer. He goes, I'll take the information and let it go at that. He didn't do anything with it. This went on. They started receiving more and more complaints about this same officer doing the exact same thing to other women. And he called me back this time to interview me again about this situation and put me in touch with the female who had reported this. And they found out this officer was doing that, and they fired him, terminated him. But I came to him early with this information and let them know this officer was doing this. They dismissed it and let it go on how many other women had to be abused by this officer before they finally fired him. I believed it.
But they didn't bring any criminal charges against him, they just fired him?
They just fired him. They just handled it administratively.